Okay, so today I'm going to be making SOPAPILLA cheesecake. You also might know it as churros cheesecake. Either way, it's good and so easy to make. So to start, I will be mixing an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. This is softened with 1 or 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. That's up to you. And a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. I'll also be using an 8-ounce can of Crescent roll dough. And to top it, I'll be using 4 tablespoons of salted butter. And I'm going to mix 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar with a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Give that a mix, and that's it. It's going to bake in the oven. It's so easy to make, and it's so good. You can even double it and use a 9x13 baking dish. By the way, I'm using an 8x8 square baking dish. So let's get started. All right, let's make the filling. So here is my softened cream cheese. This is 8 ounces of cream cheese. I actually softened it and even put it in the microwave to make sure it's extra soft. And here's my 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. If you want things sweeter, maybe add a 1/2 cup. It's up to you, really. Let me mix this in just to give it a head start so the sugar doesn't fly everywhere. I've actually, when I do the double amount of this in a 9x13, I like to add 1 egg to 2 blocks of cream cheese. But since this is 1 block, I'm just going to skip the egg. Okay, so now I'm going to add a teaspoon vanilla extract. And now I'm just going to combine, whisk, or actually mix with a spoon. I'm not whisking. But I'm really going to combine well, kind of fluff it up and mix it. Okay, that is mixed. And I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And just give that a mix. Now, if you have unsalted butter, what I like to do is add a pinch of salt to this sugar cinnamon mixture. But since my butter is salted today, I'm going to exclude the salt. Okay, so I'm working with an 8x8 square baking dish. I've sprayed it with some cooking spray. You can actually add a tablespoon of butter and just kind of spread it on the bottom. So here's my Crescent roll dough. I'm going to carefully remove it. You want to make sure you kind of keep it together. And basically half is going to go on the bottom, the other half on top. I'm going to carefully tear this. It's kind of getting warm already. Not too warm. It still has a chill on it. So I'm just sort of going to stretch this out a little bit and then place it into the bottom of the baking dish. You want to pinch the seams. Okay, so it's at the bottom of my baking dish, and I'll just kind of stretch it to the size and shape of the bottom and pinch the creases so that it closes up. And that's that. I'm going to add my mixture. Okay, so I spread that. Now, for this last layer here, I am going to kind of sprinkle some flour because I do want to roll it out to make sure the top is covered. So just take some of your flour and roll it out to the size of the baking pan, and even a little overlapping because I kind of want them to connect, the 2 crust layers, the bottom and the top. Okay, so that works. Now I'm just going to take this and just kind of tuck the excess. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just add the butter right on top. At this point I'm just going to do that. And then shake on your sugar right on top. There we go. This is going into a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or until everything's cooked and golden brown. Okay, so it's done and it looks great. It smells great. So I'm going to let this set for 10 minutes and then I'm going to cut into it. Just going to cut it into pieces here. As you can see, it kind of split. Oh, that's my cat. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.